Is this thing working? Hello? Let's go! Let's go! Dubs in the chat, baby. Let's go. Yes. Yes, 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 man. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Courtside with Ash. And y'all, way to end the road trip. 4-0. 4-0. Dubs in the chat. 4 dubs in a row. 4 of them things. Y'all, and y'all, last night, I can admit, that was not even our best game. We came out sleepwalking. We came out, you know, not at the level that we need to come out, but we still was able to leave with the win, and that's all I care about. We left with a dub in the chat. We left with a dub in the dub column, and we ended our road trip 4-0. Starting off with the Aces. Then we went to the Aces, and then we went to the Sparks and beat them by like 40 something points. Then we went to the Mercury, beat them, then came back over to the Sparks and beat them, and now we going home 4-0. Let's freaking go. Let's go. And y'all, I say this every single video. I'm so impressed. I'm so impressed by Angel Reese. Angel Reese broke 2 records last night. 2 records every night. It's a new record. I think every single night that Angel Reese has played on this road trip, she's broken a record, made history. What are we talking about? Y'all, what are we talking about? Angel Reese is like that. We got to start having a conversation about Angel Reese really being one of the best players in this league. The things that she's doing on a nightly basis, we're getting so used to the double-doubles. We're getting so used to the rebounds. We're getting so used to all of these things. But every night she's breaking a record. She just had a career high in points, and now she had a career high in rebounds the next day, the very next game. How do you go from a career high in points one game, and then you go to a career high in rebounds then the very next game? And not only did you have a career high in rebounds, Angel Reese broke the record for the most single season rebounds. I think her and Asia been going back and forth with that record, but now Angel is back on top with the most single season rebounds ever in WNBA history. And then she also broke the rebounds for the most single game rebounds. So she ended up with 26 rebounds, y'all. 26. Some teams don't ever even get 26 as a team, but one person's getting you 26 rebounds? Where they do that at? That's not normal, y'all. That's what I be trying to say. Like, this stuff that is happening, the things that are being done this year is historic. And anybody who's ever questioned if Angel Reese was a good fit for this team, if we should have gave up these first round picks, look what she's doing. And we're just scratching the surface, y'all. I think this team can do something special. I still believe that. I truly, truly believe that. I feel like Angel Reese was our missing piece. I really feel like she was the missing piece for our team because she brings an energy that we didn't have. You know, like this dog and this grit and this, you know, win by any means necessary type of mentality. And we need that. Sometimes you need at least one player like that on your team, and Angel Reese is that for us. So, y'all, I mean, what can we even say, man? Let's get into the stats. Also, another thing that I really want to say is that I'm just proud of our entire team. I'm proud of Alicia Gray. I think she broke a record for the most field goals ever made for in Dream history. Ryan Howard got her 3,000th career point. I mean, we're constantly just breaking records every single day, every single year. You know what I'm saying? Like, every single game. Like, we're constantly breaking records. We're constantly upping the bar and the standard for what it is to play Atlanta Dream basketball. And most importantly, y'all, the most important thing that I love that I'm seeing with our team is the chemistry. They really like each other. They love each other. And I don't know if you guys had a chance to watch the Dynasty, the UConn Dynasty documentary with Gino Auriemma and you know, all the teams and the players that he's coached. But I watched the I think it was the first or second episode. I'm not gonna give too much away, but it was the episode with like Sue Bird, Swing Cash, the lady Shay Ralph was on that team, the coach for Vanderbilt right now. They were all on that team, and they had upperclassmen and then they had lowerclassmen, and there was like this riff between the upperclassmen and the lowerclassmen. Of course, the upperclassmen, you know, they want to keep their spots, but then the lowerclassmen, you got Sue Bird and Swing Cash and all of them coming in, and they trying to take their spot. But there was one part in the documentary where they went to Italy as a team because Gino was like, y'all need to love each other, y'all need to like each other, y'all need to bond. And they bonded and they became very, very close. And once they bonded, they ended up like building their chemistry and winning, you know. And not saying that that's the only thing that matters, but I'm saying all that to say that chemistry matters. You know what I mean? Chemistry really, really matters, and bonding and liking your teammates, it matters. A lot of times that shows up on the court because you know where each other is on the court. You just have that bond and that chemistry. And I love the bond that our team is building. I love the bond that we have. I love that they have each other's backs. And yes, we're smiling right now because we won on a 4-game winning trip, a 4-game winning streak on the road, which is tough to do. It doesn't matter who's in front of you. It's tough to go on the road in a whole different time zone and win back to back to back to back like that. But ultimately, you know, in the highs, we can have each other's back, we can laugh, but then even in the lows, in the moments where you need to rally behind each other and stick together, you could blame and point fingers, but they don't do that. They lift each other's heads up, you know, and that means something to me. That means something to me. And then I see how they support each other. I see how they speak so highly of each other, which is why I like some of these narratives. People got to kill these narratives of like trying to put them against each other and stuff like that. Like, that's not what's happening. You know, like, that's not really what's happening. If you look, you could tell that they really like each other. They love each other. They're trying to win. You know, they're trying to do whatever it takes to win, but they also genuinely like each other. So that is the biggest thing for me. Like, I love the chemistry that our team is building. I love the way that they support Angel, because I know Angel, she wears a really heavy crown. I love how they rally behind her. And I love that they support her, because I know the attention she brings to any space that she's in is going to be a lot different than most people that's in the WNBA, just because of her popularity. But they rally behind her, they support her, they love her, and she does the same thing for all of her teammates. I love to see it. Like, I think that is one of the most beautiful things about sports, is the way it brings people together. Angel in the press conference spoke about how she doesn't have any sisters, and it's literally like a sisterhood, and the way that they view it as a sisterhood, I think that is going to matter when it comes down to us being able to be together and stick through some adversity, you know, the adversity and the intensity that we're going to need to play, you know, in the playoffs. You know, like, we're going to need to be a unit. We're going to need to play together. We're going to need to have each other's backs. We're going to need to not point the finger at each other. We're going to need our team to have accountability and say, yeah, I need to play better, or tell their teammates, hey, do this, do that. Like, all of that is about chemistry and being able to have those conversations and leadership. And I think Angel Reese brings that to our team. And man, I'll never get used to, like, I'm just the fact that she's here, I still can't even believe it. I can't believe she's in Atlanta. I can't believe we have the privilege of having such an amazing player. And not only that, we're seeing her grow and develop every day. Every day. Now she's starting to shoot threes with confidence. She's breaking rebounding records. She's doing all of these things. Every single game on this road trip, she has literally broken a record. You know, and I can't say enough about Angel Reese, man. I can't say enough. And of course, y'all already know I'm going to give the game ball to Angel Reese, just because she broke 2 records in one night. She broke 2 records in one night, man. Shout out to Angel Reese, man. Game ball goes to Angel Reese today. Let's get into the stats just a little bit. Honestly, I already know, like, this was not our best showing. I just wanted to get out of there with a win, to be honest. And then we'll get back to business. We'll get a little break, and we'll get back to business on Friday. But Naz Hillman, 12 points. She was efficient, 5 of 8 from the field. Got 5 of 8 from the field. What else? 1 block. Ryan Howard, 18 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. Ryan Howard also contributed. Yeah, I said 3 assists, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Now, Ryan Howard did get a little crazy with the threes today. 12 threes. She only made 2. And another thing, we were having issues with fouls. We were in a lot of foul trouble today. Ryan Howard had 5 fouls. Reese had 5 fouls. Alicia Gray had 3. So we had some foul trouble going on today. So that kind of messed up our rhythm a little bit too. So, yeah, Ryan Howard, she shot a little bit too many threes, but I will say she tried to get downhill a little bit too, so I give her that. Let's see, Reese, man, 11 points, 26 like, that don't even sound normal, y'all. Like, I'm reading this out, like, this don't even sound normal. 11 points, 26 rebounds, and 3 assists. Like, there's no way you can just say 26 rebounds casually. You know, like, sometimes that's how many rebounds the whole team gets. Y'all, this is not normal. The stuff that we're witnessing, this is not normal. I'm casually just saying, oh, yeah, she had 11 points, 26 rebounds, and 3 assists. Like, she almost had 30 rebounds by herself. Like, what? And I really believe by the time her career is over, she's going to have a 30-rebound game. You cannot convince me otherwise. You can't. She didn't even shoot that great from the field today, but I mean, this is what I mean when I say you can impact the game in other ways. So when she didn't shoot the best from the field, 4-14, okay, not her best shooting night, but she still made up for it and had 26 rebounds. And not only that, she had 3 steals. And y'all, let me give y'all another fun fact. Over this road stretch, the last 4 games, guess how many steals Reese has? Which is why I'm saying she needs to be in the Defensive Player of the Year conversation, right? 14. 14 steals. Breaking rebounding records. And they count rebounds as a part of the defensive measurements. So we got to start talking about how Reese is a part of the Defensive Player of the Year conversation. And like I said, all 3 of our girls need to be a part of it. Angel, Jordan, and Ryan. Ryan leads the league in steals, but at this point, Angel right there on her head. You know, Jordan's right there too. Like, I'm just super proud of our team, man. And like I said, the stuff that's happening isn't normal. 14 steals from in this game, she's playing the 5. So from your post player, you're getting 14 steals in 4 games. Like, she's consistently doing this. This is not just a one-off situation. She's constantly getting steals. Like, every game, she's getting steals. I mean, I'm impressed, man. I'm super impressed. Excuse me. Jordan Canada, 9 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal for her. Yeah, pretty light night for JC. But JC, a lot of times the things that she does doesn't necessarily show up on the stat sheet. But she, like I always say, she's one of the most important pieces on this team. I think everybody in our starting 5 at this point, we need every single one of them. And I love what JC brings to the game. I love how she runs the offense. I love sometimes when the play breaks down, how she's able to improvise and make something out of nothing or go get her own back, her own shot. I love that about her. So shout out to JC. Continue to do what she does. Alicia Gray. Great game for Alicia Gray too. Great game for Alicia Gray. Very efficient game for Alicia Gray. 7 of 11 from the field. 4 of 5 from the free throw line. 20 points. 3 rebounds. 6 assists. Oh, wait. I might have to give the co-game ball to Alicia Gray. She had the highest plus minus. Yeah. Co-game ball goes to Alicia Gray also. Very good game for her as well. Very, very complete and great game for her. So, yeah. Then we had Borlase. She came in, man. She was 2 for 8. Y'all, I need to talk about Borlase for a second. And I like Borlase. But sometimes I feel like Borlase be playing so timid or something. I don't know what it is. It's just like I be nervous sometimes when the ball is in her hand. I can't really describe it. It's like she's not playing confidently. So I don't know what needs to happen, but they need to go talk to her and build her confidence up, because I could see her thinking about her shots too much. She overthinking every little thing, and they just said she was the MVP in the league she came from. So that means she got the talent, and we've seen her flash this year. We've seen her have really good games, but hopefully she can work on just her confidence and her decisiveness. I can see her hesitating a little bit too much, and it makes me a little bit nervous. But Carl has a lot of faith in her because she keeps playing a lot of minutes. So she played 16 minutes. She had 6 points, 1 rebound, but she was 2 of 8 from the field, 0 for 4 from 3. And she had the lowest plus minus out of everybody on the court. So yeah, I don't know. Okot, she played 8 minutes, 2 points, 1 rebound. Pow Pow, she played 5 minutes, and she didn't really do much. She had 1 assist, 0 for 2 from the field. 1 steal though. Pow Pow and Okot did give us a steal apiece, so we'll take that. But man, we still need more from our bench, which brings me to the next conversation that I want to have briefly. Hold on. Okay. Anyways, the brief conversation I want to have is, y'all, I know you guys saw that DeWanna Bonner is, I don't know, y'all, WNBA is, some of these rules and stuff that they be doing, I don't really understand. I didn't understand how at this point in the season, like, DeWanna would be like, yeah, I just go ahead and buy me out. I'm going to put myself in the waivers and free agency because I want to win a ring. I didn't know you could do that after the trade deadline. Like, I didn't know that. So, if that's what we doing, shoot, Nneka, can you come over here? You know what I'm saying? Like, if Nneka said it's her last year, Nneka, come on to the dream so you can get you another ring on the way out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't know you could do that. I ain't know people could just do stuff like that. But y'all, I learned something new every day about this WNBA. And that's another story for another day. But DeWanna Bonner, man, do y'all think we need to get her? I do. I think we need to get her, y'all. I'm looking at our bench right now, and I'm looking at, like, how thin we are. We a little thin. We're a little thin in the bench, y'all. I mean, Borlace is your leading minutes getter off your bench. You know, like I said, Okot, she's playing. I mean, her minutes are up and down. Pow Pow's minutes are up and down. Borlace is the only person giving you, like, double-digit minutes off your bench. And I just don't know if I like that. I don't want Borlace to be the leader off the bench. No shade to Borlace. But I always said this season, my biggest concern about our bench is that we don't have any leadership off the bench. Like, who is that person that's going to come in and lead our second unit? Last year, we had Naz Hillman doing that. Last year, Naz Hillman was the 6th woman of the year. You know what I mean? She was that person for us. She was the anchor. We knew after our starting 5, mind you, Bree Jones was in our starting 5 last year. We knew after our starting 5, Naz going to come in and she going to lead the way for the second unit. This year, Naz Hillman is in the starting lineup. So the leader of the second unit, we don't have one. We don't have a actual leader of our second unit. Now, Okot, we could say at certain moments, she has come in and given us some really, really big minutes. There's been moments where Borlace has given us big minutes. But we don't have a consistent person coming in and you're like, oh, I can count on you for this, this, and this every night. We don't have that. So I think DeWanna Bonner would bring that type of consistency to our bench. And if nothing else, just her veteran knowledge and leadership, I think that would be amazing. And I think it would go a long way. Mind you, DeWanna and Bree used to play together on the Suns. So Bree, make the phone call. If y'all cool and you still got her number, just text her. Be like, hey, girl, what you doing? Like, you know, get that conversation started. Bring DeWanna Bonner to the A. Bring DeWanna Bonner to the A. Like, I would love to see DeWanna Bonner on our second unit. Like, I think she would be the perfect piece coming off of our bench. Like, I think she would be perfect. She has the height. She can stretch the floor. She has the championship pedigree. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not mad at it. I think that would be a great fit for us, man. I think, like I said, it's the leadership off the bench that has been missing for us. And in the playoffs, you need that. She knows how to get through those tough moments. There might be a moment in the locker room that no one has ever been through. Granted, Jordan Canada does have a ring, and so does Aaliyah Nye. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, Jordan was playing behind Sue Bird. And I don't know how many minutes Jordan was really playing, but I know DeWanna Bonner was in the meat and potatoes of her winning a ring, you know. So the fact that she has that experience and she can talk us through some of those hard moments that we're probably going to need some wisdom and leadership from. And so I think just having her presence alone, regardless of what she does on the court, just her presence alone in the locker room, I think it could be very, very like special and important for us. So for me, I'm for it. I'm for it. You know, like I said, if we don't get her NECA, can you come? Shoot, I ain't know we could do this. Like, what's the rules? I don't even know what the rules is no more, y'all. There's so much that be going on in the WNBA. I be trying to focus on the basketball stuff, but it'd be hard because it'd be so much other stuff going on. But I do think that NECA, not NECA, well, of course NECA would be a great fit, but I think DeWanna would be a great fit for us. Also, y'all let me know what y'all think about that. And then also, this is another thing I just want to say really quick. I love how a lot of veterans in the league embrace Reese. Did y'all see at the end of the game where NECA was kind of just like, you can tell she was talking to Reese and like just kind of uplifting her? I love to see that, y'all. That makes my heart smile. That makes my heart smile, like especially seeing Black women uplift each other, like in any industry, in any field, man. That makes me smile. It makes me happy to see like people uplifting one another, and especially Black women, you know. And NECA is such a class act, such an amazing player. She's contributed so much to this game, and even to this day she's still busting. But like, she probably could keep playing if she really wanted to. I mean, maybe she has something else up her sleeve. Some people think she might end up being the commissioner or thinking about being the commissioner, but like, man, NECA's a class act. I love just watching her embrace injuries and almost just kind of passing the torch, like, hey, it's on you now. You know, it's your turn, you know. Man, that jump it just made me really like, man, it really touched me. It really touched me. But yeah, y'all, I think that's all I got, man. I'm proud of us. I'm super proud of us. I think, man, I think we can go as far as we want to go. I really, really do. I want DeWanna Bonner to come on. You know, I feel even better if she come, you know. Like, I also hopefully, I hope Bree Jones gets back. I hope she gets back soon. Not soon, but when I say soon, I hope she gets back when she's ready. And I hope she gets back in time for the playoffs. You know, like that would be really nice. But I hope she's okay first and foremost. And another thing I was gonna say real quick is I could see DeWanna going to the Aces too, though. Like, I wouldn't count that out. She said she wants to win the ring, so I would imagine she's definitely not going to Indiana. She hates them. Yeah, I don't think she rock with them like that. So she's not going to Indiana. We know that. The Valkyries, no. That's not the team that you want to go to if you want to win a ring. Probably, I'm not gonna say they're not gonna win, but I just don't think so. I think they're missing like that one person, you know. They're missing one person. So I would go, if I was her, I'd go to the Aces or I'd go to Atlanta. Aces or Atlanta, because she could go to the Lynx. She could go to the Lynx too. She'd come off the bench. She would be playing, let's see, because they got Natasha Howard and then they got Fee. So yeah, she'd come off the bench. Who do they got coming off the bench right now though? They got like Nia Coffey. I don't know if they need her. We need her and the Aces need her. I'm just gonna go on a limb and say it's gonna be between us and the Aces. I'd be shocked if she goes anywhere else, honestly. I mean, the Lynx have a good chance to win, but I don't know where she would fit on that team. I could see her coming here and I could see her going to the Aces and really contributing to both of us. But yeah, anyways, guys, that's all I got, man. It's a beautiful morning. Y'all, be trying to stay up. I watched the game, but I had to go to bed. Y'all, it was late. I'm happy we coming back home so I can start making my videos, you know, at a decent time, because I was so tired. I was super tired last night. I was like, man, there's no way I'm going to be able to make this video. So I appreciate you guys. Thank y'all so much for the support, the love, the comments, the likes. Y'all, if you haven't already and you want to know what it's like to experience a Atlanta Dream game, I did a vlog about it when I went to the Dream versus Fever game during the Juneteenth weekend. I'm going to link it below or somewhere on here in a second, and you guys can go back and watch it and see what it's like, and see it from my point of view, what it's like to actually go to a game with as an Atlanta Dream fan. It's amazing. It's one of the best things that I've been enjoying this year. So hopefully you guys can see it from my point of view. And yeah, go back and watch that video, y'all, if y'all really want to see what it's like to go to a game. If you haven't liked, just go like all my videos, subscribe, all the things, y'all, all the good stuff. And y'all, I appreciate you guys. We got a game on Friday. We played a tempo. And then we got a game on Sunday. And Sunday we play the links. I'm not sleeping on the tempo. We got to do one game at a time, but I do got the links marked on the calendar. I want to see what it looks like now. I want to see, man. Y'all know they just lost to Golden State yesterday. And Olivia Miles was looking real, you know what I'm saying? She looked like a normal person yesterday. And she's allowed to do that. She's a rookie. You know, she'll be back to normal. I'm not ever gonna like count her out of anything, but I got it marked on my calendar. I want to see how we measure up. I had the aces marked. Got to check by that one. So now I want to see what happens when they come to our house. I want to see what happens when the links come to our house, and I want to see how we compete with them. I think it's going to be a battle. I think it's going to be a good game. Will they be the favorites? Probably so. But do I think we're going to battle and we're going to make it tough for them? Absolutely. And do I think we have a good chance to win our game? Absolutely, I do. I really do. So we'll see, man. We back home. We going to get some rest. We got 2 games, and then we have a break for the FIBA, which, again, I don't understand why they do that in the middle of the season or the end of the season. That's crazy to me, but I digress. And then, yeah. And then, shoot, I don't even know when we come back, but I will check in with you guys in the next video. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.